오늘도 우리 가족 각자의 자리에서 We did our best where we were today. 집에 모여 저녁을 먹을 수 있어. We came back home and shared a meal. 그 평범한 풍경 하나만으로도 That ordinary scene was enough. 내 마음이 조용히 놓였어. My heart could finally rest. 비 오는 아침 늦잠을 뿌린 날 A rainy morning, a slower start. 그래도 웃으며 하루를 열고 Still I began the day with peace. 서두르지 않아도 괜찮다는 걸 I learned I do not have to rush. 내 마음 먼저 안아주었어. I held my own heart first. 나를 존중하는 하루 A day of self-respect. 작은 선택들이 나를 세워 Small choices help me stand. 참아온 마음을 외면하지 않고 I do not turn away from me. 오늘의 나를 귀하게 불러 I call myself worthy today. 아이들 웃음이 집안에 번지고 My children's laughter fills the room. 즐거운 오후가 흘러가고 A happy afternoon moves by. 엄마인 나도 함께 웃는 순간 In that soft and simple joy. 나도 참 괜찮은 사람 I feel I'm doing alright. 기침 많은 나의 귤을 챙겨주고 I peel fruit for my coughing child. 따뜻한 손으로 등을 쓸어 I soothe the back with gentle hands. 걱정 많은 밤이 지나가도 Even through anxious little nights 잘 버틴 나를 바라봐 I see the strength in me. 나를 존중하는 하루 A day of self-respect. 비교 대신 믿음을 택해 I choose trust over compare. 조금 느려도 괜찮다 말하며 I'm fine to move at my own speed. 내 속도로 오늘을 걸어 I walk today my way. 면접 앞에 떨리는 마음도 Even when I shake before new doors. 새로운 길 앞에 두려움도 Even when I fear the next step. 전문적이지 못한 것 같아도 Though I may not feel enough. 난 여전히 괜찮은 사람 I am still a worthy one. 새똥 수업과 바느질 사이 Between sewing and daily life. 서툰 손끝도 자라나고 My clumsy hands are learning to. 곰처럼 보여 호랑이 같아도 Bear tiger stitched with love. 내 진심은 반짝이고 있어. My honest heart is shining through. 엄마의 생일 함께 축하하고 We celebrated my Mother's Day. 친구의 슬픔도 가만 안 I held a grieving friend in mine. 남편의 무사한 귀가를 기다리며 I waited for my husband's safe. 고마운 것들이 쌓여갔어 And gratitude quietly grew. 나를 존중하는 하루 A day of self-respect. 누군가를 돌보는 마음 안에 inside keep my light alive. 오늘도 각자의 자리에서 Again in our own small places. 최선을 다한 것만으로 충분해. Our best was enough today. 나를 낮추지 않고 사랑하면서 Without making myself smaller. 나는 나를 존중하며 살아. I live respecting who I am. This morning I held my name like a cup of light, not with hurried hands, not with a careless eye. I washed my face in quiet grace. used to leave my doorway wide for every wind to pass. I called it love, I called it peace, while breaking like thin glass. I gave too much of quiet ground to voices rough and cold, and wore a smile above the ache no one could truly hold. Then one still hour without a sound, a truth rose soft in me, a line of light, a tender line, saying this is where I breathe. Not every hand can touch my heart, not every word comes near, not every need is mine to keep, not every tone stays here. I can be warm, I can be kind, and still protect my space. I can say no without a stone, I can keep my gentle grace. The day I closed no gate in hate, I only chose what stays. I kept the fire from restless rain, I kept my soul from fray. A boundary is not a wall, it is a faithful door, a lantern glass around the flame so it can burn once more. And when I spoke that quiet no, the earth beneath me knew something long bent inside my chest was standing straight and true. The time I protected my inner boundaries was small to other eyes, but heaven in my tired heart, and calm beneath my sky. Not do not fade away to make another room. I keep a field of living peace and let my own self bloom. The time I protected my inner boundaries still shines when days are hard. A quiet strength, a sacred line, a soft and steady guard. Morning came in a silver hush and rested on my room. I did not run before the light, I let the stillness gloom. Before the world could call my name, before the noise began, I sat beside my breathing heart and held it in my hands. I made a cup of simple warmth, I let the window glow. I gave myself softer word, a deeper breath, a heart returned upright. And when I stepped into the road, the world was much the same, but something warm was walking too, a steadiness in my name. The morning I honored myself first did not undo the day. It only placed a living peace inside me on the way. So when the evening folded down and shadows touched the floor, I felt the kindness of that dawn still breathing at my core. The morning I honored myself first remains a gentle sign that when I keep my spirit close, the day can still be kind.
All day long I used to smile and hide the rain inside. I wore my silence like a coat and let the ache decide. I call my sorrow small and weak. I told it not to stay, but every step I took like that, it followed anyway. Then came a day of quiet truth. No crowd, no grand display. I heard my tired heart speak low and did not turn away. It said I heard, it said I need. It said please let me rest. And for the first time in a while, I held it to my chest. I did not shame the tears that came. I did not push them down. I let them fall like evening rain on thirsty, waiting ground. The day I did not ignore my feelings, something soft grew strong. A gentle light returned to me where I had been so long. I learned that truth can heal a soul when given room to breathe. And what I feared would make me less brought me back to me. Now when my heart grows quiet and soft, I listen for its sound, because the day I stopped denying it was the day I turned
not thunder, not applause, not a voice above the sea. Just one quiet word in an ordinary hour that came and steadied me. I had been leaning toward the dark with tired and lowered eyes, carrying more than I could name beneath familiar skies. Then softly as a window light across the wooden floor, a little word of kindness came, and I was lost no more. It did not try to fix the world or promise endless spring. It only touched my weary heart like a small remembering. It said enough in just one breath to let my shoulders fall, tell the fragile part of me I was not weak at all. One quiet word that held me up when I was near the ground, a thread of warmth, a simple grace, a healing kind of sound. And all day long it stayed with me, through every road and room, a lantern in my inner dusk, a flower against gloom. Now I have learned how mercy lives, not always bright or wide. Sometimes it comes in one small word and stands by your side. One quiet word that held me up still glows when days are long. A little kindness in the air can make a person strong.
I used to measure all my steps against another's road, and carry in my restless heart a hard and needless load. Their light looked large, the sky looked clear, the flowers seemed to rise, while I kept counting what I lacked with unforgiving eyes. But one calm moment found me there, between the rush and strain, and something wiser spoke within like soft and patient rain. It said the moon does not ask why the river moves so fast, the tree does not become the field to prove that it can last. So I let go of borrowed scales, I laid that burden down, and heard my own unhurried soul make its returning sound. The moment I chose respect over comparison, the air became more kind. I saw my pace, my shape, my way, never left behind. I do not need another face to tell me what I am. I do not need a louder song to bless the way I stand. There is a place for every bloom, a season, tone, and start, and peace begins the very hour you stop dividing heart from heart. The moment I chose respect over comparison, a door in me swung wide, and all the quiet worth I had
every sound or climb each rising wire. I let the morning breathe in me, I let the minutes stay, and listen to my quiet heart before I gave the day. I used to fear my slower steps, as if they meant I'd lose. But flowers do not shame the dawn for taking time to bloom. So I walked on with gentler faith, no race beneath my skin, and felt a steady kind of peace begin to settle in. A day I trusted my own pace. The sky grew soft and wide. No storm of doubt, no borrowed rush could pull me from inside. I did not force my soul ahead, I did not fall behind. I only moved the way my breath and honest strength aligned. And when the evening found my door, I knew with quiet grace, some lives are healed, some hearts grow strong by keeping their own pace. For many days I've been too far to hold what was not mine. I gave away my resting place and called the breaking fine. I let too many heavy words come settling in my chest. I thought that saying yes to all would somehow mean my best. Then came a day of clearer air, a steadier kind of light. And in that hour I found my voice without a need to fight. I said no, and nothing in me felt no, with a calm and living heart. No, and I still was well. The day I was glad I could say no, a door in me stood strong. I learned that care can guard a soul and still do no one wrong. No, no is not a colder hand. No is not love denied. Sometimes it is the gentlest wall that keeps your truth alive. And when the night grew still and deep, I thank that quiet tone. The day I was glad I could say no, I finally kept my own. I'm learning day by day a softer, stronger art, how to keep a faithful watch above my tender heart. Not every smile must open me, not every protection meant a wall against the sun, but now I know it can be warmth that helps the roots hold on. Learning the attitude that protects me, I gather what is true. A steadier breath, a clearer line, a kinder way to move. I'm learning I can step away without a trace of shame. I can leave what steals my peace and still remain the same. This is not hardness in my hands. This is not pride or fear. It is the way I keep my soul unbroken, living here. Learning the attitude that protects me takes time and quiet grace, but every day I honor that. I stand in my own place. All day long I walk beside a heart I used to blame. Through broken thoughts and silent rooms, I called myself by shame. I kept old winters in my chest, like letters never burned. And every time I looked within, my face was hard and turned. I remembered all the smaller days when I did not understand how much a soul can disappear without a cruel hand. Just one cold word against itself, one more unfinished ache, one more night of carrying guilt too heavy not to break. But today I made peace with myself, not loudly, not for show, just like the earth receives the rain and lets the green things grow. I sat beside my wounded thoughts and did not make them hide. I let them breathe, I let them speak, I stayed there by their side. I said, I know you carried more than anyone could see. I know the smile, I know the fear, I know what shaped me weak. I know the roads that made me bend, the names that took their part, the days I gave too much away and hardened up my heart. But today I made peace with myself, and something deep grew still. No war remained in every breath, no need to break my will. The mirror did not look the same. My eyes were softer there, as if the child I used to be had found a little care. I touched the hours tenderly, breath, a pause, a name, a hand laid gently on the past without a need for blame. So when the shadows reached the wall and night came closing in, I did not fear the darker parts. I let them enter in. They did not come to ruin me. They came to be understood. And all the hurt I carried long lay down where kindness stood. Today I made peace with myself. And though the world was wide, the truest home I found at last was somewhere here inside. And if tomorrow shakes the leaves and old regrets return, I will remember this small grace and let the soft light burn. Today I made peace with myself. That is enough for now. A quiet truce, a living breath, a gentle, sacred vow. For many years I stood half lit at the edge of every room, learning how to make myself smaller than my bloom. I waited for another voice to tell me I was real. I handed out my name like dust and hid what I could feel. I watched the brighter ones go by and thought that I was less, a shadow near a borrowed light, a life to second guess. But one clear moment came to me without a bell or sign. trim my hopes, to lower my voice, and bend like tired trees. I thought if I became less bright, then I would still belong, that making little of myself would help the day move on. So many times I wore that shape and called it humble grace, while every hidden part of me kept longing after space. I let my laughter in too soon, I swallowed honest words, I let my truest hunger fade beneath the needs of others. But one day, like a window opened after heavy rain, a tender thought came over me and loosened old made chains. It was okay not to make myself smaller, okay to stand my height, okay to hold my living shape in the middle of the light. Not sharper than the ones I love, not harder, not above, just present in the size of truth and sheltered by self-love. I felt the room remain the room, the sky remained the sky. No storm arrived because I chose not to apologize. I said what rested in my heart with gentleness and care, and found that peace did not grow less because I took my share. It was okay not to make myself smaller, okay to need some air, okay to keep my rightful ground and know that I was there. I thought of all the younger days I vanished to survive, how often I became a ghost to keep the calm alive. But shrinking is a lonely art, it leaves the spirit thin, and every time you turn away, you wear yourself within. So I began to lift my gaze to meet the world more true, not asking every passing face if I was too much too. The flowers never bow in shame for opening to sun. The river does not narrow down to bless everyone. It was okay not to make myself smaller. That truth moved through me slow, like warmth returning to a house after a long cold snow. And all the corners of my life began to breathe again. The words I kept, the songs I lost came near my heart like friends. By evening I was quieter still, but stronger in my name. No longer cut to fit the fear, no longer trained by blame. It was okay not to make myself smaller. That is the grace I keep, a simple room inside my soul where I can stand complete. I waited at too many doors for kindness to appear, for someone else to weigh my heart and tell me I was dear. I watched the world with tired eyes and wondered why it stung, why careless hands could reach so far, why harsh words stayed so long. I asked for gentler ways from life while speaking hard within. I asked the world to hold me well while I denied my skin. Then came a truth both plain and deep, cried, not in lonely walls, not in a colder tone, but in the way I called my name when no one else was home, in how I rested when I ached, in how I chose my pace, in how I stopped crueler thoughts from walking through my space. If I wanted respect, I had to start with me. So I changed my inward voice. I took the sharpness from my tongue and made a kind of choice. I let my body have its need. I let my feelings land. I stopped demanding from my soul more than it had in hand. I would not laugh at my own pain to keep the room at ease. I would not trade my worth away for borrowed sympathies. I learned respect is daily bread, a chair, a pause, a no, a faithful hand upon your chest when hidden sorrows grow. If I wanted respect, I had to start with me. So I guarded what was true. I left behind what wore me thin, and blessed what helped me through. I spoke more softly to my fears. I listened when they came, and every time I practiced this, I stood less close to shame. The world did not transform at once. Its noise was still the same, but something changed beneath my ribs. A steadiness, a flame. Because when I began at home within this life of mine, I was no longer asking dust to prove that I could shine. If I wanted respect, I had to start with me. The truth became a song, not loud enough to shake the walls, but strong enough to last long. And the evening's amber hush, I knew what I must do to meet the world with lifted heart and keep my spirit true. If I wanted respect, I had to start with me. And now I understand the first kind place I had to build was here in my own hands. Today again I am learning how to hold my life with care. Not like a task to drag along, but something fine and rare. I have not mastered every hurt or silenced every fear, but still I come with open hands and meet myself right here. Practicing to treat myself precious again today, in small and faithful ways. A softer word, a slower breath, a gentler kind of gaze. I used to think that tenderness was meant for other souls, that I should earn the right to rest by carrying heavy I do not need perfection now to start this kind of art. I only need a willing breath and one less hardened heart. Practicing to treat myself precious again today. I honor